of the story. Oh, you guys are going to be kind of shaky. I'm going to apologize for that right now. I cross-threaded my camera mount threads, so I guess I gotta go dig out the tap and die set. But it is cattle feeding season. Well, that's basically year-round around here, but for this time of year, it's pretty much all we really focus on. Keeping everybody happy and warm and clean and bedded and fat. So, our cattle bedding could be better. A lot of our bales are they're frozen up, they're crusted on the outside. Mother Nature can take the blame for that one. Basically just because we've never really had any good running days. We've had enough good running days to really get the quality bedding that we aim for. So the last, I think I made 60 to 70, might have been 70 bales that very last day where I was kind of panic baling because we were supposed to be getting a bunch of rain again. And it really shows that the bales are, well, let's just say when I take the net wrap off, they don't exactly explode and just fly apart just from the bales and the net wrap being taken off and the bales being bound up as tight as they should be. These bales behind me, you guys can see them. Yeah, the rear window is pretty dirty. All the windows are dirty for that matter, but that just kind of comes to the territory this time of year. Those two bales are thoroughly froze to the ground. We got a bunch of rain a while back, and those bales are pretty much in the floodplain. They're low enough on the road where we had all that. Basically, we had a June or July rainstorm in February, and what it did is that pretty well coated those bales in rainwater, and then it spun around and froze right away. So those bales are going to be there semi-permanently until we get some warmer weather, which sounds like it could be on its way, but at a cost. They're saying that today and the last couple days, for that matter, it's been hovering back and forth in the single digits, above and below zero. They're saying that tomorrow and the next day it's supposed to get up in the 20s. But the problem is, and the part that I said it comes at a cost, is that they're saying that Friday, Saturday, it's supposed to start to hit the 30s and start kind of going back and forth in the 30-degree range for a while. But on Saturday, they're saying we're supposed to get up to, potentially up to an inch of rain. And that is, it's really not something we need right now. Well, basically rain this time of year, all it's going to do is run off. I mean, that's what it did a while back. But our soil profile is full of moisture. I'm having a dry spring is pretty much a complete non-worry. It's right now. It's pretty much, is it going to dry out enough where we can get all of our spring fieldwork prep done? Because we have to do everything from hauling manure to tillage to seeding down some new seeding hay, and of course planting our main cash crops. Now, as far as seeding down hay, that number is that's a moving target. We're looking at anywhere from 10 acres of hay, of new seeding that we got to seed down, up to I think 45. It's constantly moving because we're not really sure how much we want to seed down, how much more we need to seed down, and how much that the hay and grass that we've had before isn't going to make it through the winter. Winter kill is a little bit of a concern. This has been the worst winter in a handful of years. They say the winter that we've had, it did get us to go buy a set of chains for the skid steer to get around on all the ice. We used to run chains. We used to have chains for the skid steers, and just it's one of those things that the winter's been mild enough the last few years, we've really been able to get around without them. And then here lately, just because everything is solid ice, it was really showing that we needed to do something different. So Dad and I ended up going up to Richie's and Cobb, picked up a set of chains for the skid steer and 2 new tires for it. We've never bought tires from the dealership like that before. Normally it's just from the regular tire store. These actually seem a little bit heavier than the ones we normally put on, but time will tell. It's right in the name of it, skid steer. You're doing a lot of turning, which is how those things maneuver around and get around. It's hard on the tires, and if you put lighter tires on them, it just chews them right up. Because we do put, I'd say, anywhere from 400 to 600 hours in the skid steer in a year. That's the product of being the only loader we have around here to do much of any of our real loader work. From moving bales to hauling manure, loading manure, pushing dirt, cleaning brush. So you just gotta use what you got. So I think I'm with everybody else. We're just waiting for the winter to kind of let up a little bit. January and February are in the rear view mirror. We got those 2 months knocked out on the calendar, which is great, because those are the slowest months of the year as far as getting through. There's just anything to look forward to. At least once you hit March, the weather can really start to straighten up for you. The camera's right in my face. That's a lot of it too. Once you get in March, it's a downhill slide into spring. Because at least there's a light at the end of the tunnel. Spring is here. The time change is this weekend, I guess. I really should check the calendar, make sure that's an actual thing. I'm not just assuming that it's here. I do look forward to the spring time change though. A lot of people that really like to lose the hour worth of sleep. I don't sleep that great as it is, so losing an hour worth of sleep really isn't anything to me. I look forward to it because it just means it's one more thing indicating that we're getting back into the regular, I guess it's not the regular, just the rest of the year, the better part of the year. Warm weather, ground's not frozen, we can get out and start pushing trees, clearing fences, fixing fence. There's going to be I don't want to say a lot, but probably enough, more than enough spring tillage is going to get done this year yet. I'm planning on getting a bunch of that caught on camera. I got the cameras to do it, and the heavy duty camera mounts to get it done properly. It's just going ahead and taking the time to film it. Because don't get me wrong, I like my channel, I like all my viewers. If it wasn't for my subscribers, my viewers, I wouldn't take the time to do it, or YouTube in general. But I do tend to struggle a little bit with taking the time to stop and maybe set the cameras up on all the equipment, especially when we start getting pushed for time. Oh well, it's just something I gotta work on. And I do have a bunch, had a bunch more camera stuff sent to me. I'm still getting used to. That's what I'm using right now. My battery pack on it has died. That's why, if you guys are probably thinking or saying that the sound quality is terrible, if very well could be it's because I'm not using my microphone right now. So I gotta charge my battery. I'll do that tonight. Alright, I gotta go out and start taking that wrap off, otherwise the cows are gonna get all shredded up on me. Alright, thanks for watching. Stay warm. Like I just said, things are gonna start getting a little bit more interesting around here. I say I'm trying to keep up with the videos, but let's be honest, I can't keep doing the same thing every single day because I think we'd all be tired of it. And a lot of what we're doing right now is, you guys just saw me mess up. Huh. Lost a bale. Oh well, that's enough of that. If I wasn't talking to myself, maybe I would have noticed that a little sooner. See, down at my place, we used to haul bales one at a time with the tractor. 2955 John Deere, and probably this bale carrier right behind me is what I would use. And honestly, it was busy work for me. I think is what Grandpa, why he had me do it that way. But this whole farm, it was contoured corn and hay. So half this farm on 180 acres, 150 acres, then half of that was hay. And we'd go through and make first, no, it's just gonna be difficult. We'd go through and make first crop in round bales, because that's how we fed the beef cows down here. And we'd have 170, 200 bales. And Grandpa would send me down here to haul them in one at a time with the tractor and the bale tines. Maybe I won't get this bale picked up. There. And that usually took me 3 or 4 days. So that gets really monotonous, one bale at a time. You don't realize how long these strips are until you start hauling one bale home all day long. So, alright, that's enough of this. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Take care, take it easy, keep in touch.
And now you know the rest of the story.